It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. I ain't played that Friday Fuss intro in a minute. Thought it'd be a good time to break it back out. I appreciate everybody for joining. The last Friday in May, we about halfway through 2022. Damn, it moved fast. May 27th. And it's a blessing. We all here for another day. And hopefully everybody is safe and doing well, because it seems that things are getting crazier and crazier out here in this world. I got a couple stories to talk about. I gotta make sure I got this other one up. About what's happened lately, and also about what happened with Uvalde and the police. Also, let me show you another thing, because there was a lot of news stories coming out, like the police were out there and probably could have made a difference, but waited nearly an hour before coming into the school, which is just insane. Also, let me make sure I got this. I had this, of course, some things don't load up when you need it to. I had this video of, this article about where all the shootings have happened across the U.S. I'm trying to get these things straightened up over here, because now, of course, it wasn't pulling up when I had it loaded. But also I got a couple of interesting IG videos and stuff available to have a look at, and hopefully I can find this, get this one article loaded up, because it is crazy how all of these shootings are happening and taking place. Very unfortunate. And you can't say, well, I'm glad my child is not in school or any of that stuff, because as we know, it happened at a grocery store. It can happen anywhere. And, it's just horrible what's going on. Hold on. How's everybody been doing this week? Things was moving so fast for me today, and I took a nap. I forgot it was Friday, to be honest with you. Things is moving, you know what I'm saying? I forgot it was even Friday. But, overall, it ain't too bad of a week for me. Here it is. All right. So, this is from Time Magazine, which is now digital, because most of these magazine companies are going out of business, because younger people don't buy magazines like they used to, and older people mostly used to buy magazines when they went to work. And as you get older, you don't have to work, retired, whatever the case may be, so they went digital. I remember always looking at the Time magazine cover, and I was in the checkout at Walgreens growing up. So it is a big difference now, not seeing those type of things, because those used to have good stories. First, let me give a shout out some of my peeps. What's up, Samara? She was first in the building. Big Jimmy, what's up, brother? Derry, Desiree, what's up, Desiree? How you doing? Who else we got? Phil Sampy in the building. What's up? Gina, Kelly, what's up, Kelly? How y'all doing? D Weave, what's up, man? Good, y'all all came. All right, let me pull up this story, which is just insane to me. And I think this is for just this year, if I'm correct. Yeah, so this is only for this year. And this Time magazine cover, I don't know how many of you all remember Time magazine, but if you're around my age, you definitely remember how powerful Time magazine covers and Time magazine was. They still do a lot of good stories. This shows everywhere: South Bend, Indiana, Dillon, South Carolina, Peoria. I mean, look at all these spots. And they got enough. I mean, insane. And it seems that these kids from that, what is it, Parkland, Florida shooting have kind of been changed forever, but they used it in a positive way to go against gun violence and possibly as they get older, change laws. Who knows? I think that I am conflicted, but I think that gun rights and things are important, but I also believe in gun laws and also believe that they should have to have permits. People shouldn't be so young and be able to purchase such powerful weapons, but I don't think you should target the weapon more so than the way to get the weapons, in a way, if that makes sense. So Time new cover lists every city that has suffered one of America's 213 mass shootings so far this year. The gavel shape formed by the word enough on our new cover is meant to signify the need for action. It says, at Time, we've been in the business of words for nearly a century, but it's hard to think of a task more challenging for my colleagues and me than finding the words to convey the horror, despair, and senselessness of America's epidemic of gun violence. This year alone, there have been 213 mass shootings in the U.S. and 27 shootings at schools. That is insane. And I believe a mass shooting is 3 people or more. Okay. Certainly, thoughts and prayers are far from sufficient against this record, which no country in the world comes anywhere close to. Who could not have been moved by the words and tears of Angel Garza, the father of 10-year-old Amarie, who was one of the 21 killed in the massacre this week at Robb Elementary School? How do you look at this girl and shoot her, he said, while clutching his daughter's picture? Or the eloquence and passion of Golden State Warrior basketball coach Steve Kerr this week. When are we going to do something? I'm tired. I'm so tired of getting up here and offering condolences to the devastated families that are out there. I'm tired of the moments of silence. Enough. Okay, over the decades, Time's message after tragedies like this has often been offered in the form of the covers that we have found ourselves publishing with painful frequency, particularly in recent years. The word that Steve Kerr used, enough, is one that we too have used several times on the cover. It says, after the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida in 2018, and in 2019, after a week in which 35 people were killed in El Paso, Texas, Dayton, Ohio, and Gilroy, California. I mean, that is insane. That is insane. Look at all of that. I mean, pretty much everywhere. 213. I mean, wow. You know, Brian, you say an 18-year-old shouldn't be able to just go into a gun shop and buy an AR. That's crazy. I agree with that. Like some lawmakers want to target the AR. I think you should target who can be able to purchase it. You should be over a certain age. You should have background checks. All kind of other things should be in place before you're able to get it. You can't just be 18 and because you got the money, go get it. That's not difficult enough to get such a powerful killing machine, because that's what it really is. I mean, you know, whether you say you want to hunt or, you know, it's people, either one is, that's all it's for, is either the, and you don't really need an AR to hunt. Although it is technically a rifle, I mean, it's really above and beyond sporting to use an AR to hunt a deer. So, okay, you say Rare Groove Roller said mass shooting is 4 or more people shot. Okay, I thought it was 3, but it's 4. So that makes it even worse because 213 mass shootings so far this year. We aren't even in June yet. We almost in June, but not yet. So we aren't even halfway through the year. That's insane. It's only 365 days in the year. We on pace to have more mass shootings than it is days in the year, which is just, yeah, Kelly, saddening. You're not lying. It's just insane. Rare Groove Roller said no mass shootings at prisons. Schools are headed in that direction. I mean, I wouldn't want no mass shooting at a prison. Who would be doing the shooting? But those places have people with guns that will shoot back. They always have mass shootings where it's people that can't fight back, where it's people that don't shoot back, which is why I do believe in gun rights and that people should have guns. I don't want it to be the Wild West where everybody has to have a gun on their hip. But these people going into places like schools should have armed security or police officers available or something of that matter, and more than one, because they could walk in and take out that one guard and still wreak havoc. But at least 2 to 3 on duty would at least make them think twice about doing something like that. But the way things are going, I doubt it will probably ever stop. Because in America, we haven't gotten anything to stop yet. They haven't won with the war on drugs. They're not winning with car accidents or, you know, mass shootings. Like, we can't stop anything. And I don't understand if we could ever get anything fixed. Uh, they used to get things fixed a long time ago, but not anymore. And that's even sadder. It says that let's see. Um, let me tell you about this. So it says that, yeah, a mass, mass shooting is having at least 4 people injured or killed, excluding the shooter, which I was just corrected a second ago by Rare Groove Roller. Mavrudis took a similar approach to the time cover, writing out the 253 cities that had experienced mass shootings that year as of date. That was in 2019. It says so many familiar places to draw again: Chicago, Baltimore, Vegas, Louisville, Houston, Jacksonville, Stockton, and so many new places, says Mavrudis. And the time it took me to carefully write the words, Uvalde, Texas, that gunman extinguished so many beautiful lives, I could feel the sadness and fear and horror overwhelm me again. The bigger question, of course, far more important than what words we use, is what are we as a society to do? The gavel shape formed by the word enough on our new cover is meant to signify the need for action, and that's what the vast majority of Americans want, with 81% supporting universal background checks, which that's why you have to vote for the right politicians. People get caught up voting on a politician for abortion rights, but they don't support gun rights. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying abortion is not important if it's important to you, but it affects way fewer people than they make it seem. And that's a personal decision, whereas a mass shooting could happen to anyone, anywhere, and it affects more cities and more people than people are giving it credit. And universal background checks, I don't see why that's a problem. Why would they want anyone to be able to get a gun? That's the gun lobby trying to sell more guns, and they feel that some people, they couldn't have sold some guns because some people didn't pass a background check. Whereas they should be happy that these people didn't get guns and commit crimes, possibly. 87% support a ban on gun purchases by those with mental illness. Who's the 13%? Who are the 13% that said people with mental illness should buy a gun? Who are these people? I bet you they wouldn't want to be with that person with mental illness while they got a gun, but they support this? Who? Why? I don't understand that. And it says, surely an 18-year-old who is too young to drink or rent a car should not be able to purchase with ease 2 AR-style rifles and 375 rounds of ammo. And I mean, that is just totally right. They can't even rent a car. I believe you can't even rent a car till you're 25, but you can go and buy these weapons. That's insane. I don't think that you should be able to buy these weapons at least till you're 25, maybe 30. A lot of these people have what they call the incel. You ever know about incels? Look it up. Short for involuntarily celibate. They have that incel type anger where they're upset that women or whatever won't give them a chance, and they are doing horrible things. Instead of trying to figure out how to be more appeasing to a lady, they want to go and shoot people, which is just crazy. And I don't understand that. So, Big Ron said, to be honest, if will be a problem, I guess you say it will be a problem when it comes down to the age. The NRA will definitely say that if a man can go serve his country, why can't he buy a gun? Watch, that's what they'll say. That is a good point. They will make you go off to serve your country at 18, which is probably too young at 18 to go into the military and fight for a country you barely know, you barely had a chance to live in. But that's the history of the world, sending young people to fight wars for older people. But at least when they go into the military, they only have a government weapon. They don't get to keep it once they are out of the military. Whereas when you have it as a personal use, you have it all the time. You can take it and do whatever you want whenever you want. And that's the bad part about it. So Brian said, I understand having a gun to defend your property. An 18-year-old can own property, but an AR is unnecessary. Definitely. And I would say if you are 18 and you own property, then maybe that should be a loophole where if you wanted to get an AR, then you go and fill out the, proper documents or exceptions to the rule, and maybe you could get something. Because how many 18-year-olds own property? I mean, that would be probably 100 people a year or less. So the opportunity for that to backfire, no pun intended, is smaller than if they had it, so to speak, just how they have it now, where anybody can get it. So very upsetting that so many places and so many things are just affected by this, and they could have, done something about this a long time ago. Speaking of doing something about this, we now have more information come out, and this is very upsetting. And if I was one of these parents, I would lose my mind. And what it's saying is that these police officers delayed entering the school for almost an hour, give or take an hour or more before they entered, but they were outside. And it says, we felt like cowards. A police officer talks about the decision to delay officer response to the Uvalde shooting. I mean, just let that sink in. How many times have we seen them jump into action on an unarmed black man, or what they did to Breonna Taylor, or so many other things? But they had this shooter active inside this school, and they were outside the school, and they delayed and sat outside for an hour while these helpless, defenseless little kids was just sitting there. It's just really, really upsetting. I'll talk about this. And also don't forget to do the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. If we could get at least 25 entries, then we got us a giveaway tonight. Okay, so let's get 25 hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS entries, so I can have another giveaway. And who knows, depending on how many it is, it may be cash or another one. So let's do it. Put in the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. All right, so it says that for more than an hour, police officers stood outside Robb Elementary School waiting for the signal. What's the signal? That's ridiculous. To burst into a classroom to neutralize a gunman who had opened fire at the school. When authorities finally shot and killed the 18-year-old gunman, the carnage was staggering. 19 students and 2 teachers were dead and more were injured. Pete Arredondo, the chief of police, who definitely deserves to be fired, possibly even criminal charges for something like this, he stopped at least 19 officers from breaking into the school as the gunman opened fire, which they should have went in there anyway. According to Stephen McCraw, the director of the Texas Department of Public Safety, Arredondo believed that the shooter had barricaded himself in an empty classroom and that no children were under an active threat. From the benefit of hindsight, where I'm sitting now, of course, it was not the right decision. Really? Really? McCraw said in the news conference, it was a wrong decision, period. There was no excuse for that. There were plenty of officers to do what needed to be done, with one exception, is that the incident commander inside believed he needed more equipment and more officers to do a tactical breach at that time. But not all officers agreed with the decision. One of the officers who was standing outside the school says that he and his colleagues discussed whether to go into the school anyway. They discussed it. There was almost a mutiny, the officer tells People. He says almost, though. We were like, there's a effing gunman in the school. We hear gunshots and we're just going to stand here with our thumbs up our rump roast. We wanted to go in and save lives. It was the most frustrating situation of my entire career. We felt like cowards, the officer continues. It felt cowardly to stand off and let this punk, this kid, this 18-year-old a-hole just go in and do whatever he wanted to do. There was a lot of arguing, a lot of cussing, a lot of people who were saying that we should just say F it and go in. But then what? We needed to have a plan, and the commander didn't have a plan. The officer, who has served for more than a decade, wondered why they wouldn't confront a suspect who was barricaded in an empty classroom. So that's just insane. Even if he had barricaded himself in, he had already shot at people, the officer says. So why weren't we in there doing what we should have done? I remember thinking this is wrong, but there was nothing I could do. Now, as the police response comes under scrutiny, the officer worries about the public perception of him and his colleagues. It sucks that we look like we were cowards because we weren't cowards, he says. But that's nothing compared to the fact that little kids died and maybe we could have done something to save them. I wish we had known what to do. I wish someone had told us what to do. How do they not know what to do? Why do they need somebody to tell grown men what to do? This is a school. They should have started planning ways to go inside, corner this person off, and take them out. I mean, that's what they ended up doing anyway. So I don't understand why they needed somebody to tell them. That's just a cop out. But a lot of these military and police officers and stuff are programmed to follow orders to a fault a lot of times. Now, a lot of times, as we know, they don't always follow orders when it benefits them, whether it's taking money from people or taking the law into their own hands and shooting unarmed people and things of that nature. But now, when it was time to do their job, when it was really needed, they had to follow orders to the T. Gina, you say they were outside hearing the kids screaming and hearing the gunshots. The parents were trying to get them to go in. The parents tried to go in themselves. That's a damn shame. That's definitely terrible. And I mean, this is a breakdown in that whole police force, and it affect the whole town because you're gonna try to pull me over for a speeding ticket, but you couldn't do your damn job when it counted. But you want to write me up for a ticket? Big Ron, you say, how can children not be a threat? He could have shot through walls and doors. That was a go inside anyway type of situation. The chief needs to lose his job and bump his pension. You ain't lying. He definitely need to lose all of that. Don't deserve it. This was a big, huge moment, and he failed. And definitely is an ugly moment in all of their careers. Need to take a drink on that one. Yeah, definitely a disgrace. And I mean, it's just horrible what happened. Kelly Lee, you say the chief is responsible for the death of those children. He definitely does have some responsibility. I mean, who knows how many were killed before they got there? But I would definitely say that whoever was killed outside, whoever was killed while they were outside for that hour and a half, they got to share some of that blame. You know, of course, it's the government's fault, but every person and child, teacher, whoever was injured after police arrived on the scene, they definitely have some shared responsibility with that one because they could have possibly prevented that and, you know, made a difference, whereas that wouldn't have happened. And who knows, those kids, their lives could have been saved. So who knows? Another thing I want to talk about this week is monkeypox. Monkeypox. A lot of people have been hearing about monkeypox, not too familiar with it. I do want to do a podcast about it also. But with the monkeypox, here's a little bit of information about it. So it says that monkeypox cases are on the rise, and here's what we know so far. An outbreak of monkeypox related to smallpox has public health officials concerned, but the virus can be contained with vaccines that are already stockpiled and available in some countries. The problem is the word vaccine has now become a hot button political topic, and people don't want to take vaccines now because politicians have used that as a way to divide people. When experts in the UK confirmed the first case of monkeypox on May 7th this year, epidemiologist Andrea McCullum and her colleagues at the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention kept a close watch. Human monkeypox infections are rare, especially outside of Central and Western Africa, where the virus is endemic in animals and circulates primarily in heavily forested areas. Since 2018, only 8 cases have been confirmed in non-endemic countries, including Israel, Singapore, the UK, and the US, and all were associated with travel, just like the May 7th patient who had taken a trip to Nigeria. And see, that's the thing with the world today, is with airplanes, we are way more connected than we ever could have been in this world. And you definitely should see the movie Outbreak, and also what's the Contagion and Outbreak. 2 very good movies. It says, as cases with no known travel links to Africa popped up in several countries, alarm bells went off. We've never really seen this type of observation from monkeypox before, and it's particularly concerning. Between May 13 and 24, at least 16 countries in Europe and North America, as well as Australia and Israel, reported more than 250 confirmed and suspected monkeypox cases. The West African strain of the virus seems to be causing these infections. It triggers flu-like symptoms, followed by a rash on the face, which can spread to other parts of the body. This rash transforms from red spots to pus-filled blisters that eventually scab and fall off. Most of these symptoms go away on their own within a few weeks, but they are fatal in about 3% of the cases. Its counterpart, the Congo Basin monkeypox strain, causes a more severe disease and kills nearly 10% of the infected. The smallpox virus, which was eradicated in 1979 and is a close relative of monkeypox, was more deadlier, killing 30% of those infected. I try to tell people that I know to wear their mask, but people don't like to wear a mask anymore. But when you wear your mask, you don't catch the flu, you don't catch COVID, you won't catch monkeypox. So you definitely don't want no blisters with a pus-filled scab. That's disgusting. Everyone a little pus. You don't want a pussy on your face. You don't want that. It ain't good. It says monkeypox is very different from COVID, and it says that transmission is really happening from close physical contact, skin to skin contact. Monkeypox, unlike COVID, which circulates via tiny airborne droplets, doesn't spread as easily. Well, that's good, but still, wear a mask. This is containable situation. There are potential antivirals for those infected and vaccines for people most at risk who come in contact with infected individuals. This vaccination is not something everybody needs. Fortunately, so far, no one has died in this ongoing multi-country monkeypox outbreak, but where it began and what's causing its spread remains unknown. So there you have it. Monkeypox is not as dangerous as COVID because of the death rate is low and it's not spread in the air. But at the same time, you definitely don't want it, and you got to be careful out here. You see somebody with a pus-filled blister on their face, stay away. Definitely. Again, don't forget to put the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. If you're watching on Facebook or Twitch, don't forget to give a thumbs up to the video as well as YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Kendall, you like that, the death breath. You definitely don't want the death breath, and you definitely need to mask up. Some people like to smoke, and shout out to a couple people that show me how they don't smoke with other people, and it's all type of new things you could use so that you don't have to share and put your lips where somebody else's lips was, and all kind of things. So be careful. I know a lot of weed heads will say, man, that fire kill everything. That weed is like medicine. You know what I'm saying? It's from the earth. Like we got space medicine or something. Everything from the earth. But anyway, definitely be careful out here, because ain't nothing more valuable than your health. And you definitely don't want to take that chance of getting sick over something that could have been prevented. That would definitely be a bad moment. Also, I want to give a shout out and a rest in peace to one of my favorite actors, Ray Liotta. Passed away at the age of 67 while filming a movie in the Dominican Republic. He was always a good actor. He was the star in Goodfellas. He was Tommy Vercetti in Vice City, Grand Theft Auto. He was in so many excellent movies. Smoking Aces. He was also in The Many Saints of Newark. He's had so many roles, and he passed away in his sleep somewhat unexpectedly. They say as of this moment, no signs of foul play are suspected. So definitely want to give a moment of silence and shout out to Ray Liotta. He was in Narc. He's been in so many good movies. Excellent actor. And it's, gone but not forgotten. It's a sad moment. 67 is not old. It's not young, but it's not the oldest a person can be. There's plenty of people walking around in their 80s and 90s, but that's definitely a blessing because there's nothing guaranteed, and you never know how old you may live. And it's not, guaranteed that you'll get to be in your 80s or 90s. Even if you try to take care of yourself and do all kind of stuff, that's just the way life goes. So shout out to Ray Liotta. Definitely a good actor. Will be missed. And I hope nothing comes out of foul play that contributed to his passing. What was some of his favorite roles that you guys enjoyed? Let me know in the comments below, and also in the comments on this live stream. All right. R.I.P. Ray Liotta. He was definitely a G in the game of acting. And I've been thinking about putting together an acting Hall of Fame. And if I was to put one together, he definitely would be in the acting Hall of Fame. His body of work was dope. Maybe he wasn't an Al Pacino, but he was definitely a very good actor with great roles. Everything he did a good job in. Maybe the movies may not have been the best, but he always did a good job in whatever he did. His part was always solid. All right. Desiree, you say you liked him in Heartbreakers. He was funny. Okay. That's right. You remember him in John Q? Okay. I don't remember him in John Q. I remember James Woods was that doctor. What role was he in John Q? John Q with Denzel? Okay. Well, Henry Hill and Goodfellas is definitely his Mount Rushmore of work. Okay. He was the police in John Q. Okay. I'm not sure. I don't remember that role, but like I say, he has done a lot. So definitely. Desiree, you say he was okay. Heartbreaker was funny. Miss Crafty said Karina. Okay. I mean, he touched so many people with his work. And like I say, every movie may not have been as big as Goodfellas, but every role he definitely left his mark. And most actors would love to have done half as well as Ray Liotta has. So to that, I say he was a huge success. All right. Seeing we got a troll over here for some reason. I guess people have a good time trolling the world. So anyway. All right, I got some news for y'all. I don't know how many of you all, let me pull up this article. I was a little shocked when I saw this article. I'll share it with you guys. So Wendy's is in trouble and they putting up the for sale sign. So Wendy's is for sale. I don't know how many of you all eat Wendy's. Out of the fast food, Burger King, McDonald's, and Wendy's, Wendy's actually has a very good breakfast. I like their little chicken biscuit thing they got that's kind of new with the little honey butter. I ain't been eating it lately. I gotta, keep it real. I'm trying to do my diet, which is not easy. But they chicken breakfast and they got like real home cut fries, tater wedges, or whatever. They actually got a good breakfast going on. And they burgers are better than McDonald's to me. But it said that this Tuesday, filing with the SEC, Wendy's chairman said that the management fund, Trian Partners, wants to explore a possible sale or merger for the burger chain. Other options to increase shareholder value are also on the table. Wendy's stock popped about 11% Wednesday morning as investors cheered the move by Peltz, who has sought to shake up Wendy's and other companies in the past. Peltz was the director at the company since 2008. Before that, started in late 2005, he launched a campaign against Wendy's management. Trian is the burger chain's largest shareholder. The board will carefully review any proposal submitted by Trian Partners, Wendy's said in a statement Tuesday. We remain focused on achieving our vision of becoming the world's most thriving and beloved restaurant brand. I think that's impossible. They can never be the world's most thriving and beloved restaurant brand. But where they are is good, but it's just certain things they can't go. McDonald's will always be number one in certain countries and things just because of their marketing. Early in the pandemic, Wendy's was easily beating its rivals at breakfast, a key segment in the highly competitive fast food market. The chain launched its breakfast menu early March 2020, just before COVID hit U.S. shores, and consumers kept coming back even as morning routines shifted and other chains saw their morning sales dry up. But the breakfast hasn't been enough to boost sales in recent months. Wendy's breakfast is good, and it's not enough to make me want to keep coming back. But Wendy's is cool. Um, I didn't used to like the square burgers either, but their burgers are a little thicker than McDonald's flat burgers. Um, but Wendy's definitely does have probably the best breakfast. If you all tried a chicken biscuit with the honey butter and those potato wedges, they fire. And they got some good little sauces because I love me some sauces. So they got like some good like little sauces in the cups that you can try. That's fire. And Wendy's ain't too bad for breakfast. I haven't had their lunch or burger or anything like that in a long time, but they aren't bad. I would prefer a Wendy's burger over a McDonald's. If we were to go through the big three, because of course there's a lot of other places that's better. Wendy's, McDonald's, and Burger King. Which one is number 1, 2, and 3 in your order? I would probably say out of those three, Burger King burgers are big, but they are thin and they give you so much bread and toppings that it makes it look bigger than it is. But that flame broiled taste is better. So I would go with Burger King 1, Wendy's 2, McDonald's 3 if I was to rate those three. Um, but everything else, if we was to go and throw in other restaurants, then it would be different. Yeah, I'm with you, Crafty. Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's. I would do it that way. Although I haven't had a burger for any of those places in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I had a burger from any of those places. It's got to be at least a minimum of a year or two. So if I was to pick a fast food chain burger that I have had that I like Culver's. If you got a Culver's in your area, they are good. Culver's is really good. Um, if I was to throw Steak and Shake in there, I would probably throw Steak and Shake. It's probably about as I mean, it depends. They got a lot more different types of burgers you can get, but it's about the same as Wendy's to me. Maybe a little better, maybe a little worse, depending on which one you get. I like that garlic burger at Steak and Shake. Um, but other than that, a lot of people say Whataburger is really good. I never had it. I think that's in like Texas area. And people really rave about Whataburger. And I never had it. Desiree, you ain't lying. We did ignore Hardee's, aka not Jack in the Box. Although Jack in the Box is not that great either, but they probably better than McDonald's. Hardee's is probably number 1 out of these. Because that thick burger, if you get it right, where it's not dry, that thick burger is probably better than Burger King. Not better than Culver's though. Not better than Culver's. Um, and I never had Whataburger. They need more locations. Shy girl. I already know what White Castles ain't no joke in Chicago. So I already know why you said White Castles. My daddy loves some White Castles. My son hate White Castles. I like White Castles, but you got to eat so many of them and so many pieces of bread and all of that stuff. But White Castles ain't bad, but I would put it over McDonald's. I think I would put damn near everything over McDonald's, man. Um, it's crazy that way, but I would. Miss Crafty say Steak and Shake isn't everywhere. I didn't know that. But you know what? Actually, I did, because they don't have a lot of Steak and Shake in Chicago. First time I ever had Steak and Shake was when I was going with my friend to Detroit, and they had one on the outskirts. Five Guys is fire. Big Ron, you brought up Five Guys. You right. Five Guys is up there with Culver's, but Five Guys, they do taste homemade. They fries are good. They are expensive for a burger, but Five Guys is fire. I don't know. I would have to put Five Guys be up there. Five Guys, yeah, they might be almost up there. Culver's tastes better to me than Five Guys, though. But Five Guys is good. Sometimes Five Guys bread, I don't know. I get a little, I be taking off some of their bread. I love bread. I know I've been talking about bread a lot lately, but Five Guys is good. Yeah, Carl Jr. is Hardy's name. I called it what? Jack in the Box? Carl Jr., right. So yeah. Phil, I figured you was in the Texas area when you said Whataburger, but Whataburger has had such a great word of mouth that I have heard about it, and I'm nowhere near Texas. Yeah, Kendall, Five Guys is expensive. You be spending damn near $25 on a burger and fries. And they burgers are not like no big ass gourmet restaurant burger. You know what I mean? But Five Guys is good. Okay, I've been to In-N-Out Burger on the West Coast. It is not all that to me, man. It's a good burger, and you could do all kind of little crazy stuff, but it is not what they rave it to be. In-N-Out Burger is like Steak and Shake almost. Now, Fat Burger is fire. Fat Burger got some big juicy burgers. Now, Fat Burger ain't no joke. Checkers, nah, Checkers is damn near like McDonald's, man. Checkers is not on par with these other spots. Nah, I wouldn't rock with Checkers. Although when I was young and Checkers first came out in Chicago area, Checkers was fire because it's actually better than McDonald's. Really, we used to get the Champ Burger with cheese for $1. Boy, that Champ Burger was no joke. And they fries at Checkers or Rallies as they merged is good too. You know, Five Guys is fire, but Whataburger is my Okay. See, I told y'all people been raving about Whataburger. I've seen pictures on Instagram too, and I definitely gotta try me some Whataburger. Young Slim been talking about bag you a biggie bag for about 5 or 6 comments. So you say that's a Texas tradition? I'm gonna have to check that out. Crafty said, get Checkers out this conversation. Yeah, Checkers is at the bottom. It's above McDonald's, but that's the only one that's above. You know, In-N-Out is nothing. My burgers are better. What I'm saying. In-N-Out is not what everybody raves it to be. It is not. And when I went there with my cousin, they like, man, I'm about to take you to In-N-Out, man. They got the freshest, bestest burgers, man. You're going to be like, wow. And I was like, what? In-N-Out? Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get that burger. And I'm like, man, what is this, man? It's not bad, but the line around the corner, nah. And the prices and all of that, nah, It ain't that. I could have went to Steak and Shake and been just as happy than going to In-N-Out. Burger Fi. I never heard of Burger Fi. Fat burgers are delicious. Like, fat burgers really are good. They are up there. Fat burgers is fire. Like, I ate Fat Burger like 3 or 4 times when I was out in LA the last time. And I even got some pictures of Fat Burger. And they got sweet potato fries, which a lot of people don't like sweet potato fries, but I prefer sweet potato fries than regular potato fries. And Fat Burger, man, woo, they got some big, juicy burgers. Now, they're not like thick burgers like Hardee's. They're like close to a regular, thickness. Probably something similar to like what you would make at home, but they're like twice the size of a Burger King burger, but they're as far as thickness, but they're the width of a Burger King burger. They are that long and wide, and the flavor and everything. It tastes like a homemade burger. Like Five Guys got like a homemade burger taste, not that fast food burger taste. And they got that similar type of burger. Red Robin's is good. Hen dog, Red Robin's is good. I don't really put them in the same category because you actually gotta like, it's a restaurant. You got to sit down for Red Robin's. Of course, you can get a carry out, but for the most part, it's no drive through Red Robin's. And Red Robin's is expensive too, but Red Robin's is good. I like all the different type of stuff you can get, although I'm not gonna get all that type of stuff. Red Robin's is Mr. Beast burgers. So Mr. Beast burgers are not bad, but they are not all that. They kind of sloppy. But Mr. Beast, give a shout out to him, the YouTuber Mr. Beast. He actually got Mr. Beast burgers. They got them where I live, actually. I can order them on DoorDash. And I've ordered Mr. Beast burgers about at least 4 or 5 times. So they better than the big three, McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. They more expensive. But they'll put like grilled onions on it and all kind of stuff. So with that, it's not too many fast foods where you can get grilled onions on your burger. And it's kind of got like a homemade burger feel, not like a fast food burger. So Mr. Beast burgers are pretty good, but they not into the upper echelon. They like better than the big three, but just barely better than the big three. I heard a lot about Wahlburgers, Slim. I never had tried Wahlburgers, but they say Wahlburgers, that's Mark Wahlberg and his brothers. They say that those are fire. Wahlburger. They actually just opened the Wahlburgers in my city. They got one location they just opened up. I need to try them out. Wahlburgers, they have said a lot of good things about them, but I never tried them. Fudgy Babe, what's up, Fudgy Babe? She said Freddy's and Smash Burgers. I never heard of them. I don't know where they are and what they're like. I never heard of Freddy's and Smash. But yeah, definitely. Sweet Brown Sugar said you can get grilled onions at Whataburger. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, it's not a lot of places you can get grilled onions at a fast food burger spot, That's something that you get at a real burger spot or a restaurant. But at a fast food burger joint, you can get grilled onions. They got like jalapeno peppers. You can get all kind of stuff on the Mr. Beast burger. So that's pretty good. Phil Slampy said, have you ever had Slutty Vegan's Burger? No, I never had that, but it sounds good because a vegan burger don't sound that good. But if it's slutty, then hey, they may be a vegan with flavor. I take it that's also out in Texas area. Okay, I ain't tried that. Big Ron said Freddy's and Smash Burger is good. Also, they're now here in the NC. Okay, I ain't had that. I never heard of Freddy's and Smash. If they bring that, I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, Kelly, you sleep. You ain't got that burger game. You've been cooking your own homemade meals so long, you got to have somebody take you out for some fat burgers. Juicy's and Whataburger is my Texas go-to. I never heard of Juicy's, but Whataburger, they got a legendary reputation. I can't even lie. I've been wanting to try Whataburger because I've seen nothing but excellent stuff about Whataburger. You know, Kendall, I've ordered Mr. Beast Burger through DoorDash too. Pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I ordered mine. It come in the brown bag. They bring it to you in the brown bag like it's your lunch at old school. And got the little sticker on it with the Mr. Beast. Hey, Mr. Beast took it to another level as being the #1 YouTuber, and his content and things amazing. So gotta give a shout out to Mr. Beast for what he did. Just amazing. To go from YouTube to the #1 paid YouTuber in the US, and restaurants and promotion, all kind of stuff. I mean, Mr. Beast took it to a whole nother level. You know. Yeah, Kelly, you got mama burgers. Kelly got mama burgers. Y'all want mama burgers? Go to Kelly's house. 555 Brooklyn Way. No, that's funny. Crystal Burgers is like the knockoff White Castle burgers. Crystal Burgers is like the knockoff White Castle. I've heard Crystals, they little bitty burgers, right? Like White Castles. They cool, but they just like wannabe castles. My son can't stand White Castles because he don't like the grilled onions and stuff. But that's what White Castles is all about to me. Without the grilled onions, I wouldn't even want no White Castle burger. What would I be getting? A micro burger with bread? You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, all right. I got real into my fat boy mode right there talking about burgers. All right, let me play a couple YouTube clips. Instagram clips, and then we get up out of here. Don't forget to put the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS so we can have a giveaway tonight. Hopefully we got at least 25 people, 25 entries. All right. Let me see which one. Let's see. Shout out to Jimmy for sending me this video right here of the police trying to arrest somebody. Let's see how it went. Oh, no. They playing keep away. They embarrassing officer. Look at her. That's a damn shame. Look how little she is. She looked like a kid. No. They playing hot potato with her. Yeah, you know, sounded good being a cop till she actually had to do it. Then she realized it's a lot harder than she thought. The only way she gonna bust somebody is if they let her. Now, of course, she could start shooting, and she'll say she was in fear of her life, and I don't think nobody would disagree with her. But, you know, that definitely didn't look right for her. All right, let's see. I got a few things sent to me. Let me try to get to this one. I already played that one. Let's see. Where is this? All right. This right here. This dude. Oh man, ladies, what y'all think about this hairstyle? He do look like somebody that we know. Shout out to Big Ron for sending this video. Let's take a look. Woo!
What you doing? Well, because you know that's not it, man. You said you want a crispy edge up.
She told his head up.
Bro, how is this crispy though? Because you asked for a crispy edge up. What is you talking? Your hairline was back there, like all that hair was gone. I told you just make the fucking. You want me to make these imaginary hairlines? I told you make the line, bro. Stop rubbing it like it's sweet, bro. Move. It don't matter, bro. I can still have. I can't cut imaginary hairlines like it was gone. This is dumb. No, it's not. It's crispy. Look at it. Look at the top. It's okay. Oh my god. Your hair was gone.
Ladies, was that fair or foul? Did she do him wrong doing him like this? She gave this dude a straight peninsula. He like, yeah, let me get a haircut, baby. She like, all right, what you want? Let me get that peninsula over there. Give me Florida. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's horrible. This dude got Eddie Munster to the fullest. Kelly says she hate him. That definitely wasn't love. That definitely wasn't love. He got the damn sailor shape up in here. The anchor is crispy. Man, he need to go ahead and cut that off, brother. You know what I'm saying? That just made my head hurt even looking at that one, boy. What? That is horrible. She did him wrong. I'm surprised he wasn't raising his voice. He know damn well when he felt her lining you up back here, someone right. Did he fall asleep in the chair? I mean, what the hell is this? Top of his head looked like a damn doorstop. I mean, what in the world is going on? His head looked like a weapon. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a damn corkscrew where he about to open up a bottle of champagne at the top of his damn head. You know what I'm saying? He looked like the Dark Knight, Batman unleashed up in this piece. What the hell? Cookies. Look like the Cookie Monster bit off two sides of your head. What the hell? This dude look horrible. She hate him. Not only did she mess up his hairline, but that's so bad, you don't even notice that he got his damn sideburns chopped off. I mean, that is horrible. She lined him up blindfolded over here. This dude got the reverse LeBron James up in here. Reverse Mohawk. What in the world? This is horrible. Look at his sideburns. She just straight killed this dude. Look at that there. Oh my God. Say he might as well go for the Michael Jordan. You ain't lied. It's time to rock a beard only, brother. Come on over to this side of the course. To the bald side. Yo, soccer ball head ass dude. Straight up. Definitely looking horrible. Look like he about to be saying, go. No, she was definitely foul for him doing him like that. That right there, I think it's time to break up, baby. You don't really love me. You don't really care about me. Yeah, you may be fine, but that was really ugly. Really ugly. Shout out to Ill Woods for sending me this new product that just came out. How many of you guys are looking for that perfect gift? Well, let's get that Jada pet. We got the Jada pet out here. What? Chia pet. What's messed up is it says spotty growth guaranteed. Wow. Spotty growth guaranteed. G.I. Jada. You want to go and pick up a G.I. Jada? It's the gift that keeps on giving. It just don't give all the way around in the even form. But it keeps on giving. Aloe Precious. Jada Pet. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Jada. You know, that's 1999. When you buy two, you get, when you pay 1995, you get two of them. Oh man, Aloe Precious. Damn. And while on the side of the box, they got Chris Rock getting slapped. That's the type of present make you want to slap your mama. They got Chris Rock getting slapped on the side of the box. This is beautiful. Jada. All right. I got one more to play. Let's see. What we got up in here. There it go. Oh, damn. I just had it in the. All right, here it go. So this, shout out to Big Ron. And of course, if you guys ever have any funny Instagram videos, you can always send them to me at my Instagram page at JAYMOOREREVIEWS. Make sure that you spell it just like you see right there at the bottom of the screen. Type it in just that way, JAYMOOREREVIEWS, and who knows, I may be playing the clip that you sent on live videos. So here's another one from Big Ron. Baltimore girl tell Unc what he needs to hear. Let's see, what did Unc need to hear?
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Look at him. He got that lean on. He about to fall asleep and standing up.
Don't do drugs.
Like he about to take a dump and fall asleep at the same time.
Don't do drugs.
About to sit in that imaginary seat. You know what I'm saying? Pop, Unc already looked like he done lived through slavery, Reconstruction, Jim Crow. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Look like he just escaped out of a bush recently. And so he may have reasons to want to do drugs. So he's been through a lot. He's been traumatized. He about to sit down in that imaginary seat right now. He think it's the toilet. Look at him. He about to damn poop on himself up in here. Fall forward, poop, go to sleep all at the same time. He probably go to sleep on the toilet. This dude over here look like Grady. What do you want, you big dummy? And they had little mama tell him, don't do drugs. You know what? That's a good idea. And I'm going down. Be half talking and falling asleep at the same time. I'm trying to tell you. No. Damn shame. Kids had to let it be known. Better leave that boy. I'm on that boy. Oh boy. Leave that hair Ron alone. Straight up. Definitely. Say your son walked in, wanted to know what I was watching. The comedy show. All right. Let's see how many people we got. We only got 15 entries tonight, y'all. Come on. We had 40, 50 people up in here one time. Got 30 people live. Got 16 entries. 16 entries. Got to get more people to participate for the giveaway. I guess people aren't interested. But we'll just keep going and we'll see. Maybe next time we'll get more participation and we can make something happen. All right. He said, why you making that face? Tell him don't do drugs. The damn bottom lip get real heavy when they on them drugs, falling asleep. They can't go to sleep with their mouth closed. That lip just too damn heavy. Got that long ass drool chain hanging. You know what I'm saying? Looking like 2 chains of drool up in this piece. That drool won't break. Boy, you gotta be crazy to start doing stuff like that. Who want to do that and look that way? So anyway, here go one last barbershop video. What's up with everybody trying to get the craziest barbershops? What the hell? Who want to get this damn haircut? You know what? Give me a My Little Pony, yo. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Give me that ducktail. Woo! Give me that ducktail, yo. I want that ducktail. You know what I'm saying? What in the hell is up with this, man? He got a line. That's for my do-rag, bro. Yeah, my beard looking wavy, yo. Look at that ducktail. If I go swimming, if I need an extra flipper, I'm good. Call me Little Flipper. Yeah, you know, the ladies love that because I got swag. I got some swag, yo. I got wave. I'm wavy, yo. Ducktail. Woo. What up? What y'all know about that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The ladies be like, damn, he is got game. You know what I'm saying? He got a lace front in the back. He doing one, boo. Baby, you doing one. Your hair's nice and wavy at the back. Your kitchen be clean. Where you work for Mary Maids? Because you keep your kitchen clean. Uh-huh. Yeah. You hide up them red bumps in the back of your head real nice. Uh-huh. You just let it grow out. That's how you get rid of them red bumps in the back of your head, boo? Okay. I see you. Uh-huh. Okay. Shag. Yeah, baby. You want to shag? Because I got one right here. Let's shag. Pay $30 for a haircut. Gina said the ladies don't be like nothing. He better not try to talk to nobody looking like that. Crafty, you told your son you gonna cut his hair like that? Oh yeah, he definitely running away from home. I'm out. I don't even know how to swim. What I need a ducktail. Oh no. That's a no. A no. Ducktail. Woo. That is horrible. Say there was a guy in my 9th grade class back in the day that had the same haircut. They lit him up with the jokes. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? He deserved it. Smack him upside the head. He done lost one of the continents up in there. The hell? This dude got a damn tsunami at the bottom of his head. He probably want to connect it to his beard. Damn shame. Bald head Joe Dirt. Yeah, we gonna leave with this one, man. This dude, damn, bro. Why you let him do you like that? Come on, man. He got scalped. He was the last of the Mohicans up in here, boy. This dude done got scalped clean. But they left one last remnant of what his hair used to be like at the bottom. White man, you take my turf, white man. We must scalp you to let our people know no white man belong here. But we leave little piece so you remember what it is like. You tell story to other white man. So white man know, don't come here or you will look like Ducktail. Woo! No white man belong on this turf. We leave one little piece as story for all white man to know. This is what will happen when you take our land, white man. Do not take our land, white man, or we will scalp you, except for a little piece as the story to tell all other white man that this is the horror you will face. You say he got a double beard. He said he put his he draw a little eyeball and nose upside down on the top of his head, and then he put his head down and do little shows with his head like that. It looked like he got a damn kid and play box. Hola, hola, eh. All right, everybody, I'm up out of here. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe. I appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast on iTunes, Spotify. The link is in the description box below. I'm going to go on and talk with some people up in Discord. Shout out to everybody that participated in the Friday photos, because this Friday, everybody shared some photos. Shout out to all the lovely members. I'll see y'all later. Everybody, I'll see y'all on Sunday. We're going to talk about The Time Traveler's Wife, which is a good show. Shout out to Kelly Lee, who watched it after me telling her about it, and her friend. Act like I ain't say nothing. It's all good. But she loved it. And Kendall and everybody else, as well as Barry, the baby. Also, Stranger Things is out. The first episode was very good. I watched it. Obi-Wan came out tonight. So you got Stranger Things. You got Obi-Wan. You got the baby, Barry. Also, The Time Traveler's Wife. And The Man Who Fell from Earth has been pretty good too on Showtime. And Billy the Kid on Epix is pretty good. I only saw one episode though. I need to catch up. So it's a lot of good TV out there to watch, that it don't always got to be gangsters and drug dealers. And, you know, it's other stuff out there. Also, I do know about Power Book 4 Force Season 2. And all I can say is it's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. I can't wait. I'm excited. And I can't wait. I can't wait. So that's all I can say. Shout out to everybody. I might talk a little more about it in Discord, but again, I still can't say too much, but it is definitely going to be fire. If you haven't joined already, join the channel membership, join Discord. It's really cool. It's not as complicated as some people make it to be. I'm not saying no names, but Discord is really simple. It's really simple to use. You get to chat with everybody, share pictures, comment. It's really cool. Join up, have some fun. If you're a member, definitely come through and talk. Ain't nothing to worry about. And have a good time. And everybody, I appreciate y'all for watching. Here's the link if you want to join the channel. And definitely join Discord. Be Tommy Egan level or higher. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace. I appreciate y'all. Puerto Rican Ashley, what's up on Twitch? Like Gina say, Discord, pull up to chat. And everybody, I'll see y'all later. And Kendall, I can't wait to see Rojas return as well. Ill Woods, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm sure that's fire. I didn't get to check it out yet. I can't wait to watch it a little later or tomorrow. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe out there. Don't forget the hashtag JAYMOOREREVIEWS. And I'm out of here. Peace. Be safe. Deuces.